everybody, welcome to Cards and Sharps. How y'all doing? Good, glad to hear it. All right, we have the CRKT HOMEFRONT, and this is a knife that is known for its field strip technology. It says it right here on the handle with the sticker, and we'll show how to do that in just a few minutes. First, let's kind of go over some of the specs on this fella here. It is a Ken Onion design, and a lot of you may be familiar with his designs for Kershaw, name being Onion, and the play on his name with the leek and the chive and the scallion and all those. And they all have a very distinctive styling to them. And this, besides being field strip wool knife, this also does not really resemble those knives at all. So it's a completely different look from Ken. All right, a few of the specs. We got an overall length of 8.125 with a blade of 3.5 inches. Drop point, hollow grind, with the blade material being stainless steel grade of a 1.4116. And to be honest, I was not very familiar with that material. So I did a little research on it, and what I could find is it's a fairly low carbon content, and it's made to be more or less corrosion resistant. From what else I could find, it's going to fall in your budget still as far as wear and sharp ability, keep an edge and all that. So, like an OS 8, CRMV 13 OV, whatever, those type of knives still. So it's a usable steel, not too terribly difficult to sharpen or anything like that. But I think for being a field type knife, I think its intended use, they went with a more of a corrosion resistant type steel. The handle material is glass reinforced nylon, and the overall weight is 4.3 ounces. So it's not a ultra lightweight knife, but it's not overly heavy either. So it's very instead of weight that would very easily fit in your pocket and be comfortable for carry. It's got a liner lock, and you can see it locks up there right at in that 50% range. There's no play at all whatsoever in the blade. It is going to be, looks like, tip up, right hand carry only. So sorry lefties, looks like you are going to be out of luck as far as being able to switch that over, but tip up is the preferred carry for most people anyway, so that's fine. It's got a flipper mechanism here. You can see it's probably needs some braking. I just pulled this out of the box, so it's not being, if you give it a little wrist action, it opens up fine, but it's not quite there yet where it wants to flip open just with the flip of the finger. What else we got? We got some jumping built into the handle here. Being that it's part of the handle and that nylon material, it's not the grippiest jimping I've ever seen, but it's not too bad. And then you get the flipper, works as a finger catcher, kind of like a chol or tanger that you get in there and use this knife for without feeling too like it's going to be too difficult to hold on to. Got some texturing in there that gives you a little hold, and then you got some jumping here in the spacer that kind of gives you a little more feeling. There's really no hot spots that I feel. The clip is very unobtrusive, does not you don't really feel that when you're holding this knife. What is this knife going to be used for? I would say this would be a good knife for fishermen. See good centering on the blade there. Where you get, you may be cleaning, gutting some fish, cutting some bait, and you're going to get bits of stuff down in the mechanism, and you want to clean it to get all that out there so that it doesn't get gunked up, get smelly and all that. So it would be pretty handy to be able to just pop it without a tool, and just flip that little lever there, and then that comes off right there. Then you got this little star here, you just unscrew, take that off, and then you can pull the frame out. You can pull the blade right off, clean that up, clean up down in the pivot area, and you are good to go. So I can see that being very handy if you're out, out in the field and using this knife, and you want to get it cleaned up. That's pretty. I can see that being very handy to have, so you can keep that knife clean and serviceable, and also for just general maintenance. No need to carry any tools or anything, bits or anything, and you can get this knife apart, clean it, and back together in just a matter of a minute or two. All right, so like I said, it's got a nice. It's not too heavy, not too light. You feel substantial enough, but yet not so heavy that it's going to be a burden to carry. I think this is definitely a knife I would give it a try. I don't see a need, like, I work in an office, so probably not necessarily something I would need for that, but it's definitely got its uses, and I can see this going into my backpack or in my pockets when I'm going out to the woods or out to the lake to fish. Let's compare it size wise. It's going to be a little bigger than your Delica, and kind of in that same range as the Rat 1, a little smaller, and it's lighter than the Rat 1. So, and this is a knife I've always liked for outdoors operations. So very nice feeling knife. All right, let me hear what you think. Have you guys tried this? Does this look like something you would use? Do you see that field strip technology as being a gimmick or something that is really usable? So love to hear what you guys think. If you like this video, hit the like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.